Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, today I want to show you some of the trade that we took on starting on Monday. I think we took some trade on Monday, and it seems the market is going to our direction. But some of the trade that we took is here to hit our take profits, but we have already closed the trade. Okay, so if you look at okay, let me show you some of the trade that we took. Okay, this was a trade that we took yesterday on Monday. Actually, on Monday, we keep the trade running and we closed the trade yesterday. Okay, yesterday we will trade on GBPCHF. So I'm going to show you the reason why we took a set trade on GBPCHF. Where is the setup? I'm looking for the setup. Okay, here is the setup on GBPCHF. Okay, so as we can see what the market is doing here, we saw the market was moving uh, a downtrend. This is a downtrend. Then we see the buyers enter from this level and again sellers enter from this level. Observe the market structure. So that is one thing about trading. You have to observe the market structure. As the market is moving down, buyers enter from this level, sellers enter from this level. So now we have the sellers around this area and we have the buyers around this area. So you should know that okay, sellers here, buyers here. When the price come back again, buyers still entered. Then price again come back to the same level where sellers entered and what happened sellers entered. Now, here we have the buyers at this area, right? We have buyers at this area. So what are we expecting around this area? We are expecting the buyers. We are expecting the buyers to enter the market. Okay? But look at this. Only one single candle formed. Only one single candle indicating that no enough buyers. Here we didn't have enough. Here we have enough buyers, but they cannot cross the sellers area. But here, only one single bullish candle means that there is no enough buyers around this area. So the sellers keep pushing the price down, and they stop at this level. This is where the buyers now enter. Buyers now enter from this level, and again, sellers enter here. They sell the market. Buyers again take over and buy from this level. The buyers also buy from this level. Now they push the price little by little. They push the price higher. You know that there are some sellers around this area, right? So they keep pushing the price higher, keep pushing the price higher. And what happened? They finally hit the sellers zone. Here we have sellers entry. We have the sellers around this area. We also have the sellers around this area. So when I draw the two lines, the two area, it becomes a zone. And that zone is where the sellers finally enter the market. This is where the buyers entered, right? This is where the buyers entered. So here, this is where the sellers entered. Meaning, if the price come to this level, if the market did not reverse, it should go more down. Okay, but that is not our target level. This was our target level. So as the sellers entered, then we took our side trade. Our stop loss was above structure. I think we entered the first trade, we lost because of um stop hunt. Okay, we entered the second time, we lost because of stop hunt. Now the third time we entered with confidence and there's no stop hunt. The market keep going down very strong. Let me show you on the chart now. So this is GBPCHF, 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. Okay, let me change it to 30-minute time frame. Okay, this is 30-minute time frame. Okay, let me say 15-minute time frame. Okay, so that is where we start selling the markets. Now you see the market again still came back to revisit the level, to visit the zone. And here there's a manipulation of the high. Okay, the price went down a little bit and buyers took over, pushed the price higher. And there's a manipulation of the high. You see the market spike out above this zone. There's a manipulation of the high. So the market dropped down drastically. Okay, you see that the market finally hit our target zone. And that is exactly where the market starts reversing to the upside. Okay, so you can see that is how we sell this trade. That is how we sold this trade. GBPCHF. I think we captured about 130, maybe 135 pips profit. Okay. So the second trade that we took was AUDCHF. AUDCHF. I think right now AUDCHF is still moving downwards. AUDCHF is still moving. In the meantime, I'll ask my student that we're gonna take this trade again. So we're gonna take this trade again, but for now it's not safe. So I need a good confirmation to take the trade now. So the market is going up. In case the market doesn't want to go near our stop loss, that is why we decided to close the trade. But it seems the market is still going down. Okay, the market is still going down. Like if the market should go more down, if the market should go more down, it should break this support trend line. So I'm going to so we're going to sell this trade again. But in the meantime, I want us to I want to confirm the analysis first. Okay. So this was the analysis that we took on AUDCHF. AUDCHF. Yes, this was the analysis that we took on AUDCHF. Okay. AUDCHF, the market is still bearish. Okay, we follow the trend. And here, according to what I said about the GBPCHF, that here the buyers are here, while the sellers are here. So I combine the two sellers entry points, this and this. Okay, so I draw from the high, I draw from the body of the candle, and the market visit that level, and the market drop. This is another level where buyers should enter, which means if the market comes close to this level, the market might decide to reverse. So I was watching over this level in case the market want to reverse, but it seems the market go more down. Okay, so this is how we analyze the AUDCHF, and that is how the market start moving down. So you now see the markets move down, started from here, start going down, and here we have the sellers, the buyers around this area. We have the buyers around this area. So immediately the sellers cross the area, we see that it become a resistance and yet again become a resistance. But here it seems that the price keep going up to retest this resistance. Now the market is going down. So in case the market want to break out from this trend line, we're going to sell this trade again. So that's what I'm waiting for. So here, that is how I think we only capture about um 30 something pips. But since the market is going down, we might sell again. So once the price break this trend line, we're going to sell this trade. Okay. Then there's another trade that we took on AUDNZD. AUDNZD also was a short trade. I think that was yesterday. We took the trade on AUDNZD. As you can see, the market structure. Here we have the high, that is resistance. And again, the market break the resistance, create another resistance, new resistance. Market break the resistance, create another new resistance, new resistance. So the market did not break any new resistance. So we now have this as the higher high. Okay, we have this higher high as the higher high, whereby this is the level sellers enter the market. that same level, the market also revisit the level buyers enter the market. So which means this level is now a resistance. Okay, this support become a resistance. The market drop. As the market drop, the buyers still took over again from this level. Remember, the buyers are here. This is where the buyers entered. The buyers are here. Then sellers again, this is a level sellers should enter, but the few sellers entry. But the price still keep going higher, and the market finally reverse on this level. So here I call it the resistance spike. Okay, because we have so many resistance around this area. So I call that the resistance spike. Now from there we see a strong move to the downside. Then sellers push the price down, the market create a double bottom, and the buyers keep pushing the price upward. Now the markets were able to break this resistance area and it become a support. So the because of that the price keep going up. Then I told my student that okay, so we are not going to buy, we are not going to sell this trade at the first touch. That means we have to wait for the second touch, like a double top, because this is a fresh supply zone. Okay, this is a fresh supply zone. So this is the last green candle before this drop. So that is fresh supply zone. The market visit the level, and again the market visit the level. So we took a sell trade on this trade, on this pair. I think the market start going down, and the markets move on and stop at this level. I think we only capture about 15 pips because the market is retracing back. In case the market doesn't want to go, or in case the market want to go near our stop loss, that is why we decided to close the trade. So we might still sell this trade if the market was succeeded in breaking this trend line. Once the price break this trend line, we can sell this trade again. So that is the analysis that we did on AUDNZD. Now I think we took a trade also this morning on GBPNZD. GBPNZD, I think the market has not yet started move. I think it's now 8 pips, 8 pips movement. The market is now 8 pips movement. Okay, so this was the analysis that we did. This is how I analyze the market. Okay, so here we have a demand. We have a support here, because this is the level the sellers enter the market. Buyers enter the market. So this is a level, a support level. The buyers push the price to this point again, multiple times. You know that this level is a resistance, right? So when the price break the resistance, it become a support. The market keep pushing the price higher. First time the market reach this level, they create a support. The market came back again on the same level, we create another support. But this time, only few buyers enter the market. So the market could not be able to create more strong support. Like this, where the price touch the level, it move up. Price touch the level, it move up. This time, it only move at least one. I think this is one candle. So that support now become a resistance, which is right here. So from that resistance, sellers took over, then push the price down and stop at this demand zone. Okay, this is where we have our demand zone. So from this demand zone, we see some buyers entry, some buyers entry, some buyers entry. So I'm expecting that from this demand zone, the buyer should push the price higher. Okay, because here I'm having some kind of resistance. Okay, so in case the market want to visit this resistance zone, it should come close to this level. So once the price reach this resistance zone, we're going to um, take our profit from this level. Okay, so this is our take profit level, a little bit below this resistance zone. So that is the analysis that we did on GBP NZD. That's the analysis that we did on GBP NZD. Then again, in case I see the market doesn't want to move up, then we can close the trade. Maybe we feel losses or we feel profit. Then I have to shift back my zone to this level. Okay, just like when I draw a support zone. Okay, so I have to shift back my zone to this level in case the market want to mitigate this zone. In case the market want to mitigate this zone, drop to this zone before it finally reverse. So if I see that there's no changes around this area, maybe the market doesn't want to move up on time, then I have to close the trade. So for in the meantime, I'm gonna wait for 1 hour. So once I wait for 1 hour and the market has not yet started moving up, then I'm going to close the trade and wait for the price to come close to this point, to this level. Then we buy this trade again. So very simple analysis. One thing is that you have to analyze and know the market structure. Analyze and know the market structure. So once you can identify the market structure, it is very easy that you can predict the next market direction. Analyze and know the market structure. Okay, analyze and know the market structure. It will be very easy. Okay, so I think I should stop here. So if you like my video, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Now I'm going to jump into binary trade now. So I want to take some trade on binary option. Okay, so this is binary option trade. So okay, so I don't want to trade on the normal currency pair. I want to trade on all these cryptocurrencies because the market moves smoothly on this cryptocurrency. So not like other currency pair that fluctuates all the time. You can't find a good entry point. Equals US, Litecoin, is that all? I think that is all. So right now, let's start with Bitcoin. Okay, so here we have the strong bearish trend or momentum, strong bearish trend, indicating that the sellers are here while the buyers are here. So the buyers start buying the market. Here also we have some buyers around this area. Okay, so now the market move up because that is where the market move up. Sellers are here. They push the price down, break the previous low. Okay, so this area now is now a sellers area. Okay, because we have multiple sellers entries, so in that case, as we have multiple sellers entries, from here I can identify the sellers entry point. Also here I can identify the sellers entry point. So we have a huge rejection from sellers and a weak red green candle. So it seems the sellers are trying to enter the market. So this time, so I'm going to go with sellers. Oh shit. Do you know the mistake I did here? I was using 2 minutes expiry time, 2 minute candle. So I have to change it to 2 minutes expiry time. But unlucky for me, I'm using 2 minutes candle and 1 minute expiry time. So in case I lost this trade, I'm going to open the trade, then set this to 2 minute expiry time. I think I'm going to lose this trade. Okay, I lost this trade. So the remaining 1 minute will also be bearish. So I took a sell trade. So I lost the trade because of I'm using 1 minute expiry time instead of 2 minutes. But I'm expecting sellers candle here. Okay, I'm expecting sellers candle because this whole area is sellers area. Because from this level we have seen so many sellers entries. So this whole area is sellers area. So the first trade I took was on 1 minute expiry time instead of 2 minute expiry time. That is why I lost. So I took the trade again to complete the 2 minutes expiry time, but I think I'm going to want this trade. Okay. So I know for sure that sellers will enter. So I know for sure that sellers will enter. So that was a winning trade. Now again, okay, here let me set the expiry time to 2 minutes. Oh no, this one is about 7 minutes. What is this? Come on. I was using digital option. Come on. Digital option is showing me 5 minutes, 1 minute, and 15 minutes. Doesn't have 2 minutes. Wow. So let me change back to 1 minute. I think it was a lucky for me to won this trade. Okay, but the candle expired at 2 minutes. At the last 2 minutes. So now I'm 1 minute charts. 1 minute will be too fast. So this is Ethereum. Here we have the strong sellers down momentum. From this level, we have the buyers, we have the sellers, which means this whole area is being occupied by the sellers. Then we see when sellers enter, buyers enter, sellers enter, buyers enter, sellers enter, buyers enter, sellers enter, buyers enter, which means there are some buyers around this area. There's also some buyers around this area. Okay, so the buyers now is entering the market. So this is the possible sellers entry point. Okay, so this is the next possible sellers entry point. You can see rejection from sellers, but this candle is very strong. So I will go with buyers. Okay, I go with buyers because though we have the rejection from sellers area, this is the rejection from this sellers area, but the candle close here, far from the sellers area. So in that case, this candle also is still strong from small to big, which means the buyers are becoming stronger. So in that case, I'm expecting the buyers to continue to that level. Oh, very strong buyers entry. You can see very strong buyers entry. So buyers will continue to that level. Okay, very strong buyers candle. So that was a winning trade. Okay, here this is Ripple. Here we have the sellers. It's like the both of them are having the same analysis approach. We have the sellers around this area. Okay, so I don't know why I draw this level. Maybe the level will still work. I don't know yet. So let me draw this sellers new sellers area. So the market did not respect sellers area. The buyers keep pushing the price higher. So where can we expect? What can we do in this kind of situation? Because on the left side there's no level, but if you look at this rejection, which indicating some selling pressure, okay, that same level we are seeing some rejections. Also, we are seeing some rejection here. So I think the seller should enter for 1 minute. Though, if you check on the left side, there's no reversal point, there's no reversal level like resistance. Okay, but according to what I'm seeing on the left side, I'm seeing a rejection here indicating some sellers activities. Okay, and here again I'm seeing a rejection indicating some sellers activities. Then the last candle here also has a rejection, some sellers activities. So that indicates that the sellers must enter on the next candle here after this candle. That is why I go with sellers. So let's wait and see if I'm right or wrong. Okay, sellers entered. Okay, here we have sellers around this area as well. We also have some sellers around this area, and here also sellers around this area. So we see that the market did not reverse. I think this should be okay. So I'm expecting a buy entry here. When the market approached this sellers area, the market did not reverse. Here also the market did not reverse. So the buyers break the level and the market, and we see some sellers trying to enter the market. So when sellers enter the market, we visit the previous level that's supposed to be our sellers area. So now I'm expecting some buyers entry. That is why I go with buyers. Okay. Seller entered here, sellers entered here, sellers entered here. So when the market reached that area, it didn't reverse. So it break the level by continue to the upside, but as they continue to the upside, it drop. Okay. So it drop and visit that area the market supposed to reverse. So no sign of sellers. Definitely, I'm expecting buyers entry. That is why I go with buyers. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can see some sellers around this area. Look at this sellers because after this downtrend, buyers entered here. There's something going on around here. The markets return. Market make a snake move to the downside. What I mean by snake move, I'm talking about movement like this. Talking about movement like this. A downtrend that move like this. Okay, so that's what I mean by snake move. So here there's something going on around here. There's something going around here, which means if the market visit that level, there should be a reversal. I'm not going to trade a reversal yet, so I need a good confirmation. I want the price to visit that level before I trade the reversal. So let's wait and see. Okay, now the market is now at the reversal area. Okay, because many times, at least twice, the market reverse here. So I call the reversal area. If I should go to the left side, it reverse. So now the market is now at the reversal area. So now I can see rejection here, rejections also from sellers, but I need a green candle to go with sellers. Okay, I will go with buyers. Why? Because this candle got rejection from the reversal area and it formed a red candle, which means there's still a chance the buyers will continue to that level before it reverse. The buyers are pushing the price higher and did not reach this reversal area. It touched the reversal area and formed a red candle. So instead of green, it formed red. That means there's still some chance, there's still some space for the buyers to continue to that area before it reverse. That is why I go with buyers on this candle. Okay, so the buyers entered here. So that means the buyers enter just to fill this gap. Buyers enter to fill the gap. because this candle shouldn't be a red candle. Okay, very weak bias, very weak bias, very weak bias. I think the market should go get close to the zone before I go with sellers. I want to go with sellers, but I want the market to get close to the zone before I go with sellers confidently. Same thing that happened here is the same thing that happened here. Okay, because this candle got rejection from this zone, it formed red. That is why buyers entered. Now, when buyers entered, it got rejection from the same zone. It closed as green, but not at the zone, below the zone. So that means the buyers will still enter here. Now, the buyers entered now, close inside the zone. I think sellers should enter. So that means sellers should enter on the next candle here. So I'm expecting a bearish candle. That is why I go with sellers. Because finally, the price now touched the zone, close inside the zone. Supposed to have happened here, but it closed as red. Here also it closed as green below the zone, but now it closed inside the zone with the rejection. Definitely, um, sellers will enter the market. Okay, so that was a winning trade. I think I had um, 6 wins, one OTM. I think the first trade I took was because of the wrong timing. So it was supposed to be a 2 minute expiry time, but I'm using 1 minute expiry time on 2 minute candle. So, but I took the trade the second time because I know the market is going to reverse. So I know the market will reverse. Okay, so that is why I took the trade second time. So you can see this is very simple. This is very simple. You want to trade like this, you have to um, know how to identify the market structure. Where are the buyers? Where are the sellers? This is where the buyers are waiting. This is where the sellers are waiting. So once you identify the buyers area and sellers area, you can draw your level. You can draw it as a zone. So drawing it as a zone indicate that the market should close inside the zone, or the market should react when they touch the zone. Just like Litecoin. Look at Litecoin. This is a zone. These two lines I've drawn is a zone. I was waiting to see the next candle will go close to the zone and close inside the zone. But eventually it rejects after touching the zone. Okay, it rejects after touching the zone and close as red. I still go with buyers again because I'm not sure if the market is going to drop. If the market is going to drop, that means the body of this red candle should be very close to this zone. So that is why I didn't even think of going with um, sellers. I go with buyers again. Now, going with buyers means that I was expecting the price to close inside the zone before I go with sellers because this is a zone. But again, the market facing the zone, touch the zone, reject and close below the zone. There's still an opportunity that the buyers might still enter again just to fill the gap. This closing price and the zone. The closing price, the gap between the closing price and the zone. That is what I'm waiting for. So I took a trade again on the next candle. Now market facing the zone, close exactly inside the zone with a rejection. So that means sellers will now enter the market. Okay. So this is how you trade zone. You trade zone on a single trade, on a single candle. Okay. So I'm not talking about zone that will reverse the market to the downside. I'm not talking about zone that will reverse the market to the upside. I'm talking about zone that will change the color of the candle, or that will change the next candle, that will let you know the next candle. So that is the zone I'm talking about. So if I should be analyzing the market to know the next direction, something like that, that means I have to bring in the forex knowledge. But this is not forex, this is binary. So as a binary trader, all you need is know where you can enter a zone trade or support and resistance entry. So okay, give me a couple of minutes. I think I'll be right back now. um, okay guys, so this is the course I'm going to be conducting um, this month, December this month, on the 4th of, you can see the date, on the 4th of December to 8th of December. So this is the course outline. So introduction to sniper trading concepts. So I will explain. This course is going to contain the topic, what I the trade that we took on AUDCHF, AUDNZD, and GBPCHF. So it's going to contain every details that you need to know about sniper trade entries. Okay, so that is that. So the first day is going to be introduction to sniper trading concept, then market structure. You know, some people don't know how to identify market structure, so that means I'm going to show you how to identify market structure. How to identify market structure. Then SNR, that is support and resistance. How to draw support and resistance, the supply and demand, order block, the PML, head and shoulder pattern, so many others. Okay. Then entry and exit with confirmation. You know, a lot of people are still struggling to know when to enter the trade and when not to enter the trade. So you have to know when to enter the trade and when not to enter the trade. So with the help of confirming your analysis. So once you confirm your trade, confirm your analysis, you can just enter the trade. So confirmation is very important before you enter any trade. Then money management, and also I'm going to take a live trade section. So with those people that will join, I'm going to take a live trade section. So also money management, how to manage your capital whenever you are trading the forex markets, how to manage your capital, money management. So a lot of people, what they want is to make millions of dollars whenever they are trading, but they don't know one thing: you have to know how to manage your capital. So how to manage your capital so that any lost trade that you had won't be the last trade you're going to take. Okay, so how to manage capital. So these are the topics I'm going to talk about. I'm going to discuss about the sniper, is still part of the sniper trade entry. So these are the topics. So it's going to start on December 4th and December 8th, December 4th to December 8th. That is this month. And again, if you want my contact details, these are my contact details. Okay, you can see there, right there. So if you haven't seen this copy, I have shared in the WhatsApp group, in the Telegram group, and also in the Facebook group. Okay, so these are my contact details, also my Telegram uh, contact, and also my email contact. So in case you want to find out more, you can just click on any of my contact details. So now about the binary option trading. So this is binary option trading. So here the course outline is going to be based on three things. Okay, so it's just for beginners who don't know how to identify market structure for trade entries, and beginners who don't know what is buyers and what is sellers. Okay, what is buyers, what is sellers. Okay, identifying the buyers area, the sellers area, then perfect market structure for trade entries. Like the trade I just took in, like now the trade I took here. Okay, so most of you don't know how to draw the trend line, don't know how to draw the zone, don't know how to draw the support and resistance, the supply and demand, So in case you want to learn how to do that and make profit like this, you can see you too can also make profit like this. So in case you want to do that, so I'm conducting a class, online classes for beginners. Okay, so it's just 3 days. So after 3 days, still going to be partaking on a weekly mentorship program. Like I do all the mentorship program every Sunday. Okay, so also you can also join our Signal group. You can also join our Signal group. So once you apply for the course, you can join our Signal group. Same thing goes to um, Forex. You can also join our Signal group. Since the beginning of this month of since the beginning of last month, we have been doing great in our Signal group in Forex, also in binary. So we have been doing great. We have a great results. You can see some of you might have seen our results. I always shared in the group chat on WhatsApp, Telegram, and Facebook. So you see some of our results there. Okay, so this is what I have for us today. So if you have any question, oh sorry, if you have anything to say about the course or any question about the course, just check my contact details, contact me directly, then I'll put you through in whatever you need to know. Okay, see you guys in my next video. So if you like my video, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.